got me like, oh, what you want from me? And I tried to buy you pretty hard the price too. Baby, you got me like, oh, you love when I fall apart. So you can put me together and throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like, don't you stop loving me. Don't quit loving me. Just stop loving me. Ooh, and babe, I'm fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can be burned up, baby. I went for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain that's got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it touched me so good I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, yes. It keeps cursing my name. No matter what I do, I'm no good without you. I can't get enough. Must be love on a brain. Through drought and famine, natural disasters, my supporters have been around me. Kingdoms are falling, angels be tipping. None of the trolls can ever distract me. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. You're all I need. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. What I thought I had you. What I thought I had you. And we're making love, yeah. Cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us. Yeah, shout out to the tippers, yes, bless. Everything I need is between it's inside. Yeah. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. You're alright, yeah. Every time I get a bit inside, I feel it. Ooh, what I thought I had you. What I thought I had you. Thank you, beautiful. Thanks for not just walking by. Thank you, Lord. Thank you for my givers, my supporters on I'm live on the boulevard, yes sir. NYC, shout out to the tippin', yes sir, tippin'. Ladies, how to spell mark, yes sir. 66, yes, 66 million viewers, yes. Lesson is how to spell mark, yes I do it for the givers, the broke people, yes. They controlling, see trolling, yes sir. I can control them, yes sir. How to spell mark, these niggas worship me. How to spell mark, yes, shout out to the ladies worldwide, yes sir. All of the ladies, yes, I got these ladies, yes they sir, they want me. Shout outs to the yes, the tippin', ladies, see how to spell mark, it don't matter if it's 0C, yes sir. How to spell mark, I'm rich as fuck, see. Ooh, who would have thought I had you. Thought I had you. Talk with a tip. Cash App, singing for the people. And I don't care if you like or subscribe. Shout out to the tippers. And I don't care. Loving can hurt. Loving can hurt sometimes. It's the only thing that I know. When it gets hard, you know it can get hard sometimes. It's the only thing that I know. Keep this love in a photograph. We keep these memories for ourselves. For our eyes are never closing, hearts are never growing. Time's frozen still. Me inside the pocket of our jeans. Wait for me to come on. When the night has come and the land is dark, and the moon is the only light we'll see. No, I won't be afraid. No, Lord, just as long as you stand by me. I do these live streams to say thank you to my tippers. Play. I'm back home. The place that made me rich without the internet. Rich without the internet. Used to spend my nights out in a ballroom. Liquor was the only love I know. But you rescued me from reaching the bottom and brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee we escape. You're as sweet, 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 sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm, warm as a glass of brandy. I see sprung on your love all the time. Yeah, you gotta put some money in the bag, sir. Singingforthepeople.com. You don't know, babe, when you hold me, Kiss me slowly, it's the sweetest thing. And it don't change. If I had it my way, you would know that you are. You're my coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself to me? Give it all. I just wanna see. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see it. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, the tipping people, best part. If you're recording me, be tipping me. Or awkwardly walk away from me. God bless you. Best part is this sunrise and those brown eyes. You're the one that I desire. When we wake up and we make love, makes me feel so nice. You're my water when I'm stuck in the desert. You're the talent I take when my head hurts. You're the sunshine in my life. I just wanna see how beautiful you are. You know that I see. I know you're a star. Where you go, I follow. No matter how far. If life is a movie, you're the best part. Best part. Yeah. If you love me, you should say something. If you love me, you should. Yeah. If you love me, you should say something. If you love me, yes, 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 yes. Thank you. Thank you. Just wanna see how. Thank you. Cash App, singing for the people. Venmo, one word, singing for the people. PayPal.me/HowToSpellMark. PayPal.me/HowToSpellMark. Shout out to all of the tippers. Everybody talking with a tip. You ain't talking unless you're talking with a tip. Even if it's $1. Shout out to everybody that tips $1 and better. $1 and better. If you can't tip $1 and better, it's a fucked up life. God bless you in your fucked up life. Wise men say only fools rush in. No videos for the non-tippers. Non-tippers, mind your business. That's why you pour now. Shout out to the tippers. Rich people be giving. The rest of y'all are drifting. Fun facts. Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too, but I can't help falling in love with you. Like the river flows surely to the sea, darling. So it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, Lord. Take my whole life. Take my life too. 'Cause I can't help falling in love with you. I can't help falling in love. Shout out to the Philippines. Cash out, one word, singing for the people. Venmo, one word, singing for the people. Talk with a tip. Cash rules this Western world. Cash rules this Western world. Spend all your time waiting for a second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always one reason to feel not good enough, and it's hard at the end of the day. I need some distraction, beautiful release, memories see from my veins. Let me be empty and weightless, and maybe I'll find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from me, from this whole dark hotel room, in the endlessness we fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. Justin, I see you. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Shout out to my supporters. Love y'all. Love you. Thank you. Oh God. So tired of this straight line, and everywhere you turn, this virtuous thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting and keep on building the line that you make for all that you lack in. Don't make no difference. Escaping one last time, it's easier to believe in this sweet madness song, glorious sadness that brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. hopelessness that you feel. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Once again, shout out to Justin. Thank you for that Cash App. Thank you for talking to me. Venmo, singing for the people. Cash App, one word, singing for the people. Venmo, one word, singing for the people. Cash App, one word, singing for the people. Did he just tip again, or is that the same? Did he just tip again? Did he just tip again? He did. Appreciate you, King. Love you. Lord knows this is not easy. The internet is. Shout out to everybody hitting the like button. Shout out to everybody talking with a tip. Over 10 people watching. Thank you everybody talking with a tip. You know, if everyone made a contribution, like, this would be a different show, but I'm grateful for those that do give. Less than 1% give. So if you're in that percentage of givers, bless you. Goodbye. No use leading without chance. This is where our story ends. Never lovers, ever friends. Goodbye. Let our hearts call it a day. Just right, I see you. But before you walk away, I sincerely wanna stay. I wish you bluebirds in the spring. Take a moment. Yo, Just, I appreciate you, man. All love, dude. Keep being great. Bro, we outnumber, bro. That's all I gotta say. It's not a lot of great people out here, bro. We outnumbered. Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, Just, if you here listening, let me know. Comment, I love myself. Just right, and everybody that's actually a real person on the chat. Comment, I love myself. So before I say what I'm, Lord be with you, brother. Okay, thank you. Langa is real. Comment, I love myself, so I know that y'all are here. I want to share something with y'all. It's wild, bro. I love myself. Thank you. He's real. He's real. That's a human being. That's a human being. Yo, Just. So let me share something with you about this internet shit, bro. Okay? Langa is real. That's a human being. Thank you. Love you back. Please get on my live stream. On my live stream, you I'll go on it, but thank you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Yo, Just. What's up, King? Yo, that's 3 human beings. That's three. That's 3. We got Just, we got Langa, and we got Frank. Yo, everybody else that's watching, prove me wrong, is a bot. Everybody else watching is a troll bot. Yo, Just, I appreciate talking to you last night. I don't get a lot of conversations, brother. I don't talk to a lot of people on purpose. I don't talk to a lot of people outside my father. And when my mother's not tripping, I talk to her or my sister, but we don't even really talk. I just text her. I'm going to say this again. I don't talk to a lot of human beings. Don't ask me why. I don't talk to a lot of human beings. So I'll say that to say, everybody on this live stream, the only way that I know you are a real human being is because of your patterns. I've been working on live stream for over a year now. And when I tell you that the devil is outside and not as an entity invisible, working through man, there are human beings that are not working as God. They are working as the devil. Period. No matter what color, class, or nationality they're from. Straight devils. They hate themselves. Their confidence is low. They hate their life. They hate life. And all they do with their life and their existence is try to fuck up shit and people around them. So y'all gotta be careful. I'm on the internet and I'm dealing with nerds. I'm dealing with bozos and devils that sit here and watch me, y'all. And these niggas watch me. You know how you might be watching me from one account. These devils watch me from 5 and 10 accounts to try to sabotage what I have going on. But you could never. I work for the Most High. The police walk by. Police don't even stop what I'm got going on. The government in none of these countries stop what I got going on. Google is not stopping what the internet cannot stop the God that I serve. I serve God in you. Not no God in no Bible, not no God in no sky. God in man. And some of y'all do not have God in y'all. Period. A lot of y'all walk without God. Especially the religious people. No matter what you talking about, you serving. Jewish, Christian, Muslim, whatever. Whatever you talking about, you serving. The most religious people out here are the biggest liars out here. The biggest liars out here using the Most High's name in vain. You know if a man served God based on his actions, he don't have to talk. So I say all of this to say, I sing even though the devil sits here and watches me on YouTube. And you can keep watching, Satan. Keep watching me win. I have angels that watch me win. Out here, my bag is full. My cup is running over, even if I'm not in New York City. So shout out to everybody in America that support me. I love you. I put my life and my freedom on the line for you. Again, shout out to everybody on the other side of this camera. You know who you are. You know who we are in the internet world. This is the internet world. And Satan is hiding behind not just man, but behind technology. I need y'all to understand 99.9999 of the internet is Satan, period. All these niggas and women, majority is the devil. Even if they come with a smile on their face and they talking about Jesus Christ, it's Satan. And if it's not Satan, make them prove. Make them prove. Make them show you they are not Satan. Because Satan cannot act. Satan is not going to serve you righteously. Satan is going to make you move conditionally. Condition is always conditions. It's always conditions when it comes to Satan. Do this, do that, do that, do this. I'm going to sit here and I'm going to sing to this camera even if it's 0 views. I'm singing to the God and you, even if you do not acknowledge the God within yourself. I'm sitting out here in the public, 99%. And shout out to Just Right. Just Right is a dancer and an artist. He performs in the public and he dances like I dance and I sing. And he knows most of these people don't give a dollar. And yo, Just, and all of my tippers, they don't tip themselves. They don't love themselves. Do not expect people to love you when they do not love themselves. Do not expect people to tell you the truth when they lie to God. Period. I love you. Shout out to us. Again, I say that with passion because I'm serving God surrounded by the devil. I'm serving God surrounded by Satan. That's how this shit goes. Love. Goodbye. No use leading without chins. This is where our story ends. Never lovers, ever friends. Goodbye. Let our hearts call it a day. But before you walk away, I sincerely wanted to say I wish you bluebirds in the spring to give your heart a song to sing, and then a kiss and more than this. I wish you love, and in July a lemonade to cool you in some leafy glade. I wish you health and more than wealth. I wish you love. My breaking heart, and I agree that you and I could never be. So with my health, I set you free. I wish you shelter from the storm, a cozy fire to keep you warm. snowflakes fell. I wish you love. Yes, that is it. Yo, listen. Frank said, man, you know it's really hard to change the devil's mind. Fuck him. Fuck him. Again, if your life is ran by fear, fuck him. If your life does not have a purpose every single day, fuck him, fuck her, fuck him. If your life is ran by everything outside of you and everyone outside of you, if everyone else controls your thinking, your job, your family, your friends, your law, your government, your society, your culture, if everything and everyone controls your thinking and you don't even control your thinking, fuck them. That's the devil. God starts within. I'm not here to convert the devil. Let the devil be the devil. The devil only sharpens. The devil only, again, if it wasn't for haters, I wouldn't be great. If it wasn't for the hate and these devils, I would not be as great as I am. Period. If it was all peaches and cream and police and these people just let me move like I wanted to move, I'd be spoiled and I'd be entitled. If it wasn't for these fuck niggas, these devils, I would not be great. So let the devil be the devil and keep being a pussy. Keep being low frequency, low vibrations. Keep being a slave as we win in front of you and your grandchildren. Jesus is the black man is Jesus. If you talking about anything else, you are a slave. God bless you. I've got you under my skin. I've got you, shout out to the melanated man, deep in the heart of me, so deep in my heart that you're really a part of me. I've got you, shout out to everybody that loves themselves, under my skin. I tried so under my skin. I've said to myself, this affair never will go so well. But how can I try to resist when, baby, I know so well I've got you under my skin. I've sacrificed anything, come what might, for the sake of having you near. In spite of that warning voice that comes in the night, how it screams, yes it yells in my ear. Don't you know, little fool, you never can win. Use your mentality, wake up to reality, NYC. But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. Cause I've got you under my skin. Blessings. Blessings. It starts with self. It starts with you. Blessings. Shout out to everyone who loves you. You. So many dogmas, religions, politics, corporations, they talk about everything else except you. Shout out to you. If you put you first, you, no matter what's going on outside of you, that God and you, no matter the circumstances, no matter what they talk about. This man, he walked up to me and he said, God bless you. And he said this and he said that. And then he put a pamphlet on the floor. He put a pamphlet on the floor. He didn't walk up, try to put it in my hand, try. And he didn't put no money in the bag. Fear is running his life. Fear. That pamphlet would sit on the floor, period. Only dogma and politics that I'm out here talking about is you, period. Fear. If you out here living in fear, I know who is your God, period. Period. Most of us talk about all this politics and all this religion. You talk about love and you talk about this and you talk about that. When your whole existence is ran and based on fear. You can't sit here and talk about you believe in yourself or you believe in God or you believe in your family, your job or your culture. You can't believe in something else and you don't even believe in yourself and the God within you. Lies. You will win. Thank you, Frank. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by. If you smile at your fears in sorrows, smile and maybe tomorrow. If you're recording me, you see what she doing? Thank you, darling. You can take video. He gotta learn where he's at. This is New York City, sir. This is New York City. You probably not from here. You probably not from this country, but God bless you. Yeah. I'm not, God, yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you kindly. Yeah, that's how we do that. Gratitude. Smile, though your heart is aching. From the top, for the tippers. For the tippers, if you walk around this country or this state, if you walk around this country, you will not find too many melanated men posted on the corner with a microphone and a song. You'll find a lot of melanated men with a day job. Shout out to them in their day jobs. God bless you. You're not going to find many men, melanated or not, posted on the corner with a microphone and a song. So I do it for those who support and they engage and they support and they engage. But if you are not an engager, if you are not a tipper, please do not pull out your camera on me because I'll make another example out of you. God bless you. I do it for the givers, not the freeloaders. No ma'am, no sir. Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds, the sky, you'll get by. If you smile at your fears and sorrows, smile and maybe tomorrow you see the sun come shining through. New York City, for you, light up your face with gladness, hide every trace must keep on trying. Smile. What's the use of crying? You see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. This is ministry for the real human being, the real women, the real men, the real giving. Not easy to take my talent that I've worked my entire life for and give it away. Most of y'all don't give nothing away, not even to your family. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You see that life is still worthwhile if you just smile, 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 smile. Cash App, one word, singing for the people. Venmo, one word, singing for the people. PayPal.me/HowToSpellMark. PayPal.me/HowToSpellMark. I'm fundraising to get to Paris. I only use YouTube.
Okay.
YouTube pays. I only use YouTube.
I hear ya.
Only YouTube. TikTok, all this. Thank you.
I appreciate it. I just hashtag you.
Thank you. Let me check
Yeah, make sure.
the notifications.
I got you.
I didn't get the notification yet.
Oh, hold on 1 second.
One word, singing for the people
Yeah.
on Cash App.
Bing. Okay, check that out.
It should come. Oh, there you are.
Yes.
Shelby.
That's it. Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Thank you for doing what you do.
Please stay in contact, y'all.
Yeah, we're gonna.
I'm literally heading to Paris, so the only way to stay in contact is YouTube Live.
I got you.
YouTube Live, and
Yeah.
if you scan that, you'll find the live.
What's your name?
How to spell Mark.
How to spell Mark?
How to spell Mark. But once you scan that, I'll come up. Yeah, I'm doing this for a community. Once I build, I am building my community, and I got some good people that have been supporting me since I got back from the Philippines less than 30 days ago. I think the 4th or the 2nd. I think the 4th will be 30 days I've been back in America, but I'm heading to France. It's kind of easier to do this outside of home, believe
I
it or
feel
not.
you. Actually, no. You know, like sometimes the people that you're, because I like to sing. I don't know if I'm good or I like, secretly record myself kind of singing. But singing in front of like people I know feels a little bit more scary, and it's because it's so intimate. I like.
It is intimate, that
you're
word.
sharing yourself with people, so it takes a lot of bravery. And yeah, I mean, I feel like if you're out here, people are trying to record you. You have every right to ask for attention. You know what I mean?
I put my 10, 20,000 hours in. At the beginning, it was one thing, but and now I'm YouTubing. There's 66 million viewers on this channel.
That's amazing.
I just made 23 million viewers.
So you have TikTok, you can monetize
It's-
that.
I can't handle more than one platform. I can't even handle this one.
I understand.
It's a lot to keep up with.
It is.
It's a lot.
Posting all day,
Yeah.
I'm like trying to sing all day, even though the larynx doesn't work like that. It doesn't work. I tried 6, 8 hours. It does. So, I went to the Philippines to try to freelance or find some folks that I can afford outside of America to run my social media.
Okay.
But they lack a lot of internet out there. So I had to kind of run back, and like I said, I'm going to Europe because I feel like they respect this a bit more
Yeah.
than my home does. This is I'm born and raised here.
Okay.
So I already know I can sing on the streets without YouTube and fill up the bag. But it's not about, I realize it's not about money anymore. If you don't have a community as an artist,
You know, I have a friend. Once you get there, I'll like,
please.
I'll engage with your YouTube. I have a friend in Paris, and he's part of a big, beautiful community. So maybe.
It's all about,
Yeah.
I'm building around me, and they they come in and out. I mean, YouTube is free for the viewers, and it's also like it's a lot of non-engagers and trolls.
Yes, Latino. I was getting that on YouTube because there's like this movement going on about redheads. Actually, the black community were like, we didn't know how much people like Sonya, and they like kind of adopted us, like, and they're like, no, like, we got you. I mean, like, we're actually, we have a lot in common.
All day.
Yeah, there's like no, I mean, there's no, we're not claiming to be as oppressive, 400 years, but.
I mean, when we got the vote, you got the vote.
Yeah.
Like around the same time, historically. So
Yeah, like
yeah.
we're immigrant, like, we're from Scotland and Ireland, and we were exiled from our country, and, but anyway, like growing up as a ginger, as a redhead, people were awful to me, like.
you must have, you talking about being here, like coming from there and being in the States.
No. Like my ancestors, like my great, but so I've been here in Florida around like my community of people, and like in the suburb that I grew up in, it was like, well, the neighborhood was Spanish and black people, but like everywhere else, like the school I went to was like white, and my white friends were like very mean. And
I mean,
like,
it's a program.
didn't
It's
even feel like I could do anything about it.
you
because,
can.
Like, so I was like, I'm white, and I'm like, well, I can't speak out. And then so there's this movement called, there's this black woman who's like, gingers are black people, and it's like a symbolic thing, right? So I
What part of Florida?
Orlando.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow, Orlando.
Yeah.
There's somebody there that was like, come to Orlando, I'll put you up. And
Oh, I have like friends who own venues out there too. Yeah.
I mean, you got my direct
I got
contact
your
now.
direct contact.
Like I'm basically floating around based off of my support system.
Yeah.
Like I know doing this, I literally just flew in from New Orleans 3 days ago. I just got into New York City. I'm from here, and I know the biggest and the fastest and the most tips is here.
Yeah.
But the cost of living is like, it will take all your profits. You'll feel like, oh my God, I'm making $200-300 a day, but cost of living is like two,
Yeah.
$250.
Yeah. Exactly.
If you're careful, it's too
Exactly.
You're careful.
Exactly. So
No, we got bombarded with our kids earlier. We got so waxed, like every single thing. Like first we went over there, we got the food, it was good. No complaints. And then like all the characters, and all the people like offering
Yes.
pictures,
Yes.
and like the balloons. So
Yes.
our day was so expensive.
Foreigners, mind you.
obvious returns too. So we're
Well,
not
but
walking around.
so are the people that are bombarding you.
Yeah.
I mean, until I left and came back, it makes sense now why people, a certain class of people, go out of their way to get their visas and their passports to get here just to even get on the streets, let alone get a job.
Yeah.
I get it now because in their countries, the dollar is not the same, the currency is not the same, it's in us. It's programmed in us to tip.
Yeah.
You get to Asia or even Australia, and I've done some time in Colombia as well. It's not in us to like that gratitude.
Yeah.
So doing this on YouTube or doing this in different countries, I mean, even in Australia, when I was in Australia, the Australians were standing around and they were just in awe, like, how are you getting our people to tip you because we don't tip? That's not in our culture. And I was like, what do you mean? Like they're tipping. And then I realized after being there for like 8 months, like the percentage compared to being in New York City. And then even when foreigners come from other places and they're here, they just kind of fall into place and they're tipping. But when I go to your country, that's why I said, let me see what Europe is talking about, because I feel like Europe as a whole is kind of like an America, or America is like Europe.
Yeah.
And maybe I'll get more appreciation and will get snatched out of the streets, because here I get tipped and it's okay, but I know based on being in other countries, like certain owners would be like, wait, I could use you for my business. I could book you. And they do, don't get me wrong, when I spend a lot of time here in America, in my own spot, they do book me straight from the streets. But I haven't, these past 2 years or more, I haven't spent a lot of time here. And it's not because of the money. The appreciation that I get outside of New York City, in America, like even when I did it in New Orleans, it's just like a little bit more appreciation when I.
Beautiful voice. There's just so much going on here.
Exactly.
People have their own agendas.
Exactly. It's this
You went to
distraction.
Florida.
I mean, I did. Not Orlando. Not Orlando.
There are so many places in Orlando that especially that song. Like, I haven't heard that song since I watched Beaches like
Smile?
years ago.
Really?
Yeah, it was one of my favorites when I was a little girl. So
Wow.
you sang it.
Yeah, I sing it. A lot of these songs I sing for therapy,
Yeah.
like to remind
Your
me.
words are healing.
Yes.
So while you're singing it, you're healing yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. I mean, it's when I did this for like a lot of years without the live stream. Now with the live stream, it's like at the beginning of live streaming, I was happy to get past 0 or 5 viewers. And then we're at 76,000 subscribers now. So, but what comes with that is stalkers.
Oh yeah. Dude, I only have 1,000 followers on TikTok and it.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
I sing, you know.
yeah.
I don't do like dances or anything like that. Like I just talk, like straight into it, no filter about how I'm feeling. And I made a lot of new friends who are building a community.
That word.
Redheads used to be separated until just now. We didn't have our own community, but we all had like these same shared experiences that were actually brought up from the Black community. And they were like, y'all were treated wrong. Y'all are still with us now. And so I made so many new like cousins and uncles and aunties and like,
Especially in Florida.
yeah.
Especially in Florida.
I haven't, it's online.
I'm curious about, like I said, I've only tried Fort Lauderdale and Miami, and I got support in
Miami's
Fort.
kind of like this up here, though.
Yeah.
It's like it's really packed. And there's a lot of like
It's a lot.
different.
And Fort Lauderdale, I feel like maybe in certain areas of Fort Lauderdale you can have
I was in Hollywood,
but not Hollywood. Okay.
North Hollywood,
Yeah, like maybe
on the beach.
Okay.
the
I
people-
like Pocono.
St. Augustine,
Yes.
you ever been there? It's like old town.
Is that for Fort Lauderdale as well?
No, it's actually like north. It's north of Orlando, but they have so many street musicians, and a lot of
Do they?
Get picked up by the local bars there.
Okay.
Like my
People go there
cousin.
just to hear musicians on the street.
Yeah.
And that's the name of the town, St. Augustine.
Yeah, like my cousin.
I can remember that
Ryan
name.
goes there.
I was going to a church named St. Augustine.
Yeah, it's the oldest city in America.
Yes,
Really?
city
Nice.
America.
Nice.
Yeah.
Founded by the
I'm a little, again, I'm like, I just flew from New Orleans. I wanted to go from New Orleans to Florida, but I came here because I have one contact. She's allowing me to sleep on the floor of the dance studio. So I'm like, push comes to shove, I have one contact in America, and that's sleeping on the floor. Mind you, both sides of my family is in this country. They all, again, whether y'all are watching, they all sit here and watch me get big on Google.
Right.
And now you want to have a conversation and so on and so forth. And I tell them the same thing, talk with a tip.
Yeah.
Talk with a tip.
Like,
Y'all, they seen me, exactly. They seen me in the streets of New York City before YouTube started to be it's not a mainstream of income like it was when I was in the Philippines. I stayed in the Philippines for 5 months because of the cost of living, in Thailand because of the cost of living. But the cost of living in the Philippines is cheaper than Thailand or in a lot of spots. But the internet is,
yeah. Yeah.
their system is developing. It's really,
way behind.
yes. Yes, so only if you're in the main city, in the main sec.
About the Philippines. You
Yes.
go there with like $100,000 and live like a king
What?
forever. Yeah.
What? Literally, for 100 grand, man, you can live off of 500 a month.
That's so wild.
And that's pushing it. But 15, you doing things. You doing things. And I was entitled and spoiled, like, nah, I need at least 3, 4, 5 because I'm running a business. But in those, because I didn't stay in Manila. Like, to stay in Manila is one thing. I was literally island hopping. It's like over 6,000 islands there. Over 200 inhabited. And like, you get on some of those islands and they're like looking at you like, oh, a foreigner. Like,
It's like, oh, I didn't even like, wow, yeah.
so it was an appreciation that money can't buy. Meanwhile, I'm singing here and less than 1% give. It's 8 million people here on top of the tourism. Less than 1% give. That's a lot of people that just cross and stare, and the better I've gotten, the more they look. And I had to train myself to like, just because it bothers me to watch so many people, their body is going this way, but they're like, oh man, he's good. And I'm like, if I'm that good, stop and say hello. If I'm that good, stop and tip. If I'm that good, but the psychology of, I mean, I do this for $1,000 an hour when people book me privately. But I've learned there's that, booking privately and working at bars, or private. Because bars don't pay what private pays. A lot of these bars cannot afford me, believe it or not. Like, these venues or these restaurants, when I say what I make on the streets,
Sing that song. Sing that song you were singing.
Nat King Cole,
That old song?
yes.
I almost thought it was like Frank Sinatra or something.
That era,
It sounded kind of
Yeah,
similar.
That
a lot
era.
of, like a lot of Frank Sinatra, they all come from.
yeah, I'm not sure if he covered Smile, but in that era, to cover a song and to make it your own was literally what they did. And now, I mean, I sing it because it's like a universal song. Love,
You mind if I give some feedback?
please.
What would you think about, like, what if you got like a striped suit, right? Maybe a little bit of light, and you kind of did like the whole like 1950s like thing while you're singing, maybe have a sign like "Sing for tips" or something like that. Just see how.
I'm definitely
How much is it for a striped suit?
exact that part.
Yeah.
That you asked the right question.
Yeah,
Be-
something like that where you can suit up.
We've done with Frank's store.
I would. Man, believe it or not, I left all my luggage in the Philippines intentionally. I left my suitcase.
You're like, I
My
gotta be as free as possible.
well, I mean, I do know. I knew I was gonna get something else, get some, but I am gonna suit up and do because I used to do that in New York before I was.
Because that sound, like when I hear that sound, that's what I think of. It's like in the suit, like standing on a stage, you know, kind of doing your thing, maybe a little sway, a little, you know.
Yes, yes. I mean, don't get me wrong though. My playlist will trip you out
Oh, that's awesome too. I love
because
variety. Yeah.
I'm gonna do that song. The next song is not gonna be that era. No, exactly,
That's awesome.
exactly. So, I've especially singing in New York, I've learned. I mean, I started to pick all of that jazz and crooning up because of years ago when it gets cold, I'm dealing with certain things singing in the cold, and I'm like, I need to sing in my baritone. So I started to pick all of that crooning up, Nat and Frank. And then I saw what Nat, King Cole, and Frank, with the crowd, with the public, how they love it. So I started to pick up more. But I'm still, when I was in the Philippines, they want reggae. In Hawaii, they want reggae.
You think Philippines would think that, like, you listen to reggae.
They want reggae. Hawaii wants reggae. New York, man, it's a mixed crowd. There's no one.
But that kind of, like, that genre is kind of, like, consistent with, like, New York. When I think New York, I think, like, Frank Sinatra playing in the back of my place.
You'll miss, like 35 and under, they may or may not know. Unless it's coming from a soundtrack. They have no idea. Unless they're not listening.
What's your other stuff?
I mean, Bruno, Ed Sheeran,
I can see that. Yeah.
R&B, Motown, like Bob Marley.
Like striped suit, top hat.
I mean, I know I do want to dress up and not just dress down. But honestly, I'm working on the budget to carry that through TSA because
So if we can help you get whatever suit you want to get, if that's something that you want to do.
I mean, I do want to fit the
You
part.
think that would help?
I mean, I know it would help.
Tips?
Yes, it would. Yes, it would. I mean, do you know how often my parents, my father specifically, and his wife, they're like, Mark, why are you dressing down? Why are you such a... And I'm like, listen, y'all, it not only does it cost to iron it every other day, but to go through TSA because, again, I know I have to have some sort of luggage, but these last two flights, or two, I think it was two, just going through TSA and only having overhead, I was like, whew. But I know I'm not going to sustain that because I don't have no clothes.
Yeah.
I left all of my clothes.
Could you get everything you need for $500?
Maybe not everything, but could it be a good start?
Thrift, yes,
Okay.
yes,
I got you.
yes. I mean, today I spent $215 on a sweater that has the use because I made a mistake and I left the shirt that has the name on it. Believe it or not, this came with me from Australia. This is from Australia. It's old and washed up now, but I ordered a sweater and I ordered and I'm big on, because I got some people watching me now. and they also sponsor too. So I'm big on no. Forget what I'm saying. Here's the receipts. Here's where. Wow, I've never seen that notification before.
What?
From you.
We just think you have such a beautiful gift, and we would love to help you.
We've been so blessed in our life.
Yeah.
We want to be able to bless
Wow.
you.
Yeah.
Like, we love your story.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You got a great voice. You got a great thing going.
Yeah. And we
Thank
will-
you.
I have a business, so I had to learn to, like, you know, do what the people want to see.
Yeah.
I mean, do you got any experience in,
Singing,
I mean,
No.
the arts or
the arts.
having a singer?
No.
Again, your partner.
I just sing.
Your partner. I
She
mean,
sings, but she doesn't think she's good. I've been telling her she's great since we met.
to
That I
Awesome
need
voice.
to like grow a little bit.
She hasn't had the time to dedicate to, like, practicing the highs and lows and all that.
well, I mean, y'all got me. I'm here. I really appreciate your support. Please take my WhatsApp, stay in contact. Like y'all definitely are supporting like a sponsor. And I'm doing this not to do it alone. Like since going to the Philippines, I would have never left if it was 10 to 20 people. And even if I'm working for that 10 to 20 people, then I have a motive and like something and someone to push forward to, because to randomly do it on YouTube is like public. You're dealing with percentages now. Again, I'm at 76,000 subscribers, and Frank from Texas is here. Like, yo, bruh. Yo, Frank, I don't know if you still here watching, but they just show Matt. I haven't gotten that kind of love since you. No one's supported. They're like, what do you need? Yo, he's still here. And he's still here. He's again, no one has consistently cared. He's a business owner as well, so he understands. The majority, family and friends, they're like, well, why don't you go and get a job and pitch in? And I'm like, do you know what it took me, how many hours it took to get to this point?
Right.
For me to stop doing what I'm doing, to go somewhere else to make some money just to come back and do this, it defeats the purpose. Because look, I don't want to just tell you, but oh my God, it's not even at 66 anymore.
Yeah.
It keeps changing. It's at 67 now.
Well,
That's a lot of hard
Crazy.
what's your WhatsApp? We gotta go to bed.
1 second, y'all. 1 second. 15 people watching. Thank you, everybody. Double tapping the screen. Business to stop and go to Dallas. Coming from the Philippines to shake and hug and tell from the Philippines to shake and hug and tell Frank I love you. Because again, I realized viral is one thing, and then there's a lot of hype behind going viral.
Yeah, but it's the consistency. Yeah. The consistency you're looking for.
I mean, yes, but a lot of the people that go viral and they're big on social media, they don't necessarily tell you who their investors are or their sponsors. Every last one of them have it. Every last one of them. Every last bro, you can
Money to push it down.
you can pay for ads on Google. You can pay for ads on TikTok. You can pay for ads on Facebook, which is Meta, which is Instagram.
We do all of that with our business. And
So y'all know.
We have a tree service.
Y'all know you can sit here. It doesn't make it.
Outwork the ad machine.
no.
This one woman in Hawaii, when I met her and I featured her on my platform, some of my supporters are like, oh, we don't like how she never gave you a shout out or any gratitude. But she went from not even utilizing YouTube Live to now she's every stream, over 100 people concurrently watching her, whether she can sing like me or not. And now, I don't, I want to do an original for y'all, a try, or try. Like I said, try though, because all of my stuff is higher. I'm doing all of this baritone stuff, and it's like my default stuff. But then there's when I'm singing for someone like I consider y'all are my label, y'all are my investors, y'all are the same. This again, these labels and these investors, they only want you after you don't need them. When you don't need them, then they want to match what you're already doing alone. At that point, I'm like, I've got my sponsors, I've got my community. Yeah, I can just build on us. Again, they don't have to be. Frank works. Shout out to EvansHomeServices.com. EvansHomeServices. Again, he's not in music or social media at all, but he's the biggest sponsor that I have in this country. No one has been shown. Like, no offense to my uncles, or like we grew up together. So let me attempt to see my what a wonderful world it would be with no such things as tears or miseries. The children never ever see the cry, and it's only love and peace between you and I. Mama and Dad will always be together, brother and sisters forever. Only if you could see the joy in the world is forever. New York City, but I wish it was true. I wish it was true. Gets well, bless his heart, 'cause only heaven knows he's the biggest star. And if you ever see me in a fancy car, just know my people's my life forget y'all. Mama and Dad will always be together, brother and sisters. Only if you could see the joy in the world is forever. But I wish it was true. I wish it was true. I wish it was peace. I wish you and me could live happily. Can't you see here that we're all for one and one for all? And brother, when you need me, I'm always the one to call. It's so amazing to see love and peace in our world. But I wish it was true. I wish it was true. I wish there was peace. I wish you and me could live happily. I wish it was true. True, true. New city. I wish it was true. I wish it was peace. I wish you and me could live happily. Thank you for being the biggest tipper since I've been back in America. Biggest supporter since Frank Evans. I appreciate y'all.
Give you a hug.
Please.
So nice.
Real love.
Close your eyes.
All right.
Can't you see? I'm right here exactly where you want me.
Mark, wait for you real quick.
Let me.
Lift up where we march you right now, Lord. Thank you for putting this gift inside of me. Give me voice, special voice, Lord. Give me high notes and low. Give me attention, Lord. Change the way people feel. All people close to you, Lord. Ask you to continue to bless and prosper and guide him. Back to you, Lord. Give him resources that he needs. Continue to give him inspiration, direct his thoughts and actions, and lead him to the right opportunities, the right people that are going to get him.
Do you mind if I take a picture of us together?
Like,
So
you know,
that I can, I can let people know that you're here, that they can follow you.
y'all literally just supported me to get to, again, it's challenging to be here as a business owner, and I'm super grateful for the dance. I've been with this dance studio since 2004, 3, and I'm like crashing on the floor and stuff, and but that's one of the reasons why I don't really spend a lot of time home. Like, it's a blessing to be able to make 300 to 500 a day, or sometimes more. But the support, the support. Like, I would love to be able to take some of those resources I make in Manhattan and keep it in the community, rent from us, a landlord. So that's what I'm doing right now with my one supporter. But that's why I'm just like, if I'm gonna be here like this, like individually, and live out of hotels and hostels, I might as well explore the world.
Yeah. That's
Like,
awesome.
That's a good point.
That's a wonderful point.
I'm gonna live out
See
of
the things
hotel.
there is to see,
Exactly.
Yeah, I might as well learn how to do this. I've never been to Europe yet.
Right.
I've done a little bit of Asia, I've done Australia, South America briefly, Colombia. I keep hearing good things, and I'm meeting people from Europe, and I feel like they may respect, and I might even build again, because I just feel like from dealing with people that are from here and that are also not from here, it just makes me like, wait a minute, what do you mean I get more appreciation? It's always like, don't get me wrong, there's locals that do show love here. But then there's always ratio-wise. And I'm at, hey, where you from? Where you from? And for years, they're from everywhere else in America or from other places in the world. And I'm like, so I just started to face my fears and go to these places, whether I have the money to get there or not. And I just get a one-way there, and I face my fears. Literally. I was in Thailand, like,
I mean, that's amazing.
it's scary.
We've never even been out of the
You've got
country.
to see places.
What you mean you've never been out?
You've never been out of the
One
country?
time we
But you're
accidentally...
from out of the.
No. My ancestors are. I was
Yeah, we were
like,
born
we were
in
born in Florida.
Yeah.
Born and raised in Florida.
Oh my God.
He lived one town over from me. We didn't know each
Never
other
met each other until we were like
in our 20s, but
Wow.
but yeah, like no, we the furthest the closest we've gotten to being out of the country was accidentally going into Canada.
Wow. It's again, it's not home and I'm super, every time I go, it just makes me more proud and grateful to be, to hold our passport.
Yeah.
Because until you go through these immigrations, you realize there's only one American.
Yeah.
And you find out through these immigrations in these countries. And again, I just got back to New York this might be my 4th day. Hawaii, San Fran, Vegas, Dallas, New Orleans, and now here. And the appreciation, whether there's 8 million people in these cities or not, the appreciation that I get from the South or in a lot of other states, it makes me like put the money to the side. Because it's one thing to make the money and just to be in your hotel room or your room for rent or your apartment alone, not knowing who you can trust. Because the last partner that I had and we were building here, she was from New Orleans. And after me and her went, I decided hey, you can sing. Again, when I met her, she was shy. She wouldn't even MC. After we separated, she was going downtown in a city that she didn't know and singing and putting $200 in the bag. When I met her, she was doing the opposite to make money, and I'm not going to get into the details of what she was doing. But she's still confident and fending for herself as an artist. And people, when I was in New Orleans recently, said, "Yo, Mark, you did that. You did that." And she told me as well. So it's a blessing to give that to other singers and other artists and entrepreneurs. There's so many people that watch and that want to sing or want to work for themselves. And it's just because they don't surround themselves with that. And you're only surrounded by people who have the same thing in common. They working too. And there's nothing wrong with working, but it's when you doing what you love to do, even if it's $5 a day, $20 a day. Sometimes I was making in the Philippines because when they tip me in the Philippines, that currency is
worth way more, right?
less.
Oh, less? Oh, okay. More
The-
expensive in the Philippines? Oh,
Well,
yeah.
their tips.
Yeah.
Their tips is so when somebody tipped me, somebody would tip me $20 over, it's the same thing. I treat it the same now because like I said, it hasn't been 30 days since I've been back in America. So my mind is still, I look at $10 like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Do you know how many people I met that are working for $10 a day?
That's
Less than.
so insane.
Less, exactly. Beautiful women, and I'm like, please quit your job.
Hard too.
Yes.
Yeah, there must
I'm like, please quit your job. Let me support you.
Right.
Please.
Exactly. And
My
that's
uncle picked
why.
up a wife from the Philippines.
Yeah.
They didn't like
His
it.
retirement alone, a percentage of his retirement,
Right.
she's covered.
She's covered, yeah. She's covered. Well, not if they divorced, but it wasn't her fault.
I mean, but again, you can live comfortably out there for $17 a day.
Yeah. That's
Comfortably. Comfortably. I was doing it. But it got to a point where I'm just like, okay, am I going backwards? Or,
why. Yeah.
I mean, I'm feeding children, and it was anxiety too, because I'm just like, it's not like coming from New York to the South. That's one thing.
Yeah.
Because from New York to the South, New Orleans is like $7.25. Minimum wage is $7.25 in New Orleans. I'm not sure what it is in Florida, but in New Orleans,
A little bit higher, but
I think it's 10 something now.
yeah.
again, in here, they done bumped it up a little bit from 15.
Yeah.
So you already know that the mindset, our mindset is,
You think more is more.
Yeah.
But
it's not.
it's not.
It's not. The only ones that are kind of winning here are those that are like this.
Right.
Yeah.
Everyone who has some sort of community are the only ones that are winning. Because if you make a lot of money here, but you don't have no one that you can trust, and you're like always looking over your shoulder, all of that money goes back out to security, your driver, your chef, your hotel. Like, it goes back out.
Oh gosh, yeah, we know about that. I mean, we make a lot of money, but we don't keep a lot of money. You know what I mean?
Well, if you want, you again, if you need a singer on the side, I'll be your second, third, fourth. Again, I'm telling you, I'm not really looking for a label.
Yeah.
And I kind of fell back from, because I've had high-end clients that would find me on the streets and they would pay me a nice little penny per hour to sing for their partners, their weddings, and so on and so forth. And then I realized, wait, this is worth this much?
Yeah.
Really?
No, it is, and that's why I think it's so.
Really?
Like you're singing out here, and people are just like walking by. I was like, I have to acknowledge you.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
I mean, it's a certain spiritual class
Yeah.
that even can hear me. It's not even just about like money class.
Exactly.
Like spiritually, I've been doing this for a long time as a dancer and as a Eminem seller and now as a singer. And not everybody is tapped in. And it has nothing to do with color, class, or nationality. And I say that a lot. It's about like if you are in tune. So many of us are so distracted with, especially here.
Yeah.
You can totally get distracted here.
Oh, I bet.
The locals will not come. The local New Yorkers will not come out here with me.
Yeah.
They won't. Maybe a small crew will, but if I'm like, hey, I'll give you more than your job, they're like, oh, now that's begging. Oh, now that's, like I said, the girl from New Orleans, my partner, she was from New Orleans, and we drove from New Orleans to here, and we were sleeping out of my car and making $300 to $500 a day, telling the truth on the trains, telling them we don't have a place to stay, the shelters is acting weird, long story, and I couldn't believe. And then I had a partner and found out, like, another partner for a day, and I found out, like, I can go in, like, outside dining areas, and the most I've done on the streets is a grand. 700 on Venmo and 350 in cash that night. I did that one time, and I've done it one time on live stream. This one lady, and before I left for Thailand last year, she just kept tipping 200, and then it was like a grand, and then I was like, well, I'll see you later, America. And I'm probably not gonna do that now.
Yeah.
Being that y'all supported me enough to like basically go to Europe, like,
Yeah.
bye America, bye.
What you gotta do, man.
I'm gonna-
When you get to Europe, I want to know. I want to know.
Please,
when you get to
WhatsApp
Europe.
me.
I'll
WhatsApp me.
And I have a really good friend there. His name's Yvonne. Great guy. Lots of connections. You know.
It's all about connections.
Yeah.
You can have all of the money in the bank
Actually,
and all of the talent.
My cousin Ron lives there too. He's a famous artist, actually.
And I'm just trying it out. Don't get me wrong. If the laws and if
the
it's
climate there is kind of weird, so I'm not really
that
sure.
part,
Yeah.
that's why I'm going now. Last year I missed it.
Yeah.
I'm going before
Settled
it's.
down since they had that big thing, right?
It's settled down a little bit, but I think it's still like there's a lot of tension right now. But I think you'll be fine. And just
I
go to
wanna
Europe,
go-
to Amsterdam, go to
That part,
right?
I can like take a train or a bus.
Europe's
Maybe-
like the size, all Europe's like the size of,
Long
like,
Island.
it's not that small.
No.
But it is
You can travel
You can
that.
travel, yeah.
Yes,
internationally
without
really
a
quickly.
yes,
Easy, yeah.
without a plane.
Right.
And that's what I was doing in in Thailand. In Thailand,
Yeah.
you can get to Cambodia, Vietnam. They're all
Right.
Malaysia.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're right there. The Philippines, kind of the same, but you island hopping.
Yeah.
You island hopping. It was beautiful, but again, if you don't have a partner to hold the camera, Because you can make a nice penny on social media, capturing the experience in the reactions we have to them, they have to us. But if you catch it in first person view, they can't really see everything, because the viewer wants to see y'all. They want it. Well, where is he at? And since my following has grown to 76K, I've just kind of been on the side about showing my location, because people have walked up on me, seeing me on live stream without my consent. And that's another reason why I'm like, okay, I feel a bit safer in some of these other spots, because if I'm gonna be in America, the bigger the more popular you get, you better have a community, because the more money you make, the more.
You gotta have somebody you can trust.
That.
We learned the hard way, because we're the first people in our family to make as much money as we've made, and we've learned the hard way. Not everybody is worth investing in. Not that they're not worth it, or they're just not there. So
that part. That
so
it's lonely.
A lot of people,
It's
are like,
yes, or maybe not even just that. Your attention, your time is super valuable.
Like our phones, like, oh my gosh, his phone rings so much, and I'm just like, oh, he's so.
They don't even have my number. Like they don't even have. No one.
They're right. They shouldn't even have his number. Like,
They don't even have my number. I'm back in the country. They know I'm like. I mean, not despite my parents, not excluding my parents, my dad figured it out. Dad's got WhatsApp. Mom is like in and out. Everyone else, I'm just like, I mean, and it's not personal, because I just tried my hardest with my own song.
Right.
My own song. I'm freaking hoarse. Trying to sing, so I'm singing over my vocals. The falsetto was working, but other sections, I'm like, this is crazy.
How long have you been singing today?
5, 6. Ooh, it's almost 1 a.m. 6, 4, 5. Couple. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. What's your name?
My name is Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Stephanie McCullough.
Stephanie McCullough and
Shelby.
Shelby, Stephanie, Shelby, SS.
Yes, S&S.
S&S, Shelby, Stephanie. Yeah, let's stay engaged. Like again, I'm not. The money is one thing, but the community is emotionally like motivating.
Yes, absolutely.
Like you can be motivated by money, but you can get to a point where you're alone with money.
Oh yeah.
And I'm there.
We just came out of a really dark period with that, where we had everything that we because we grew up in poverty, so we had everything that we could have imagined that we wanted, but we did not have the support, and it was so lonely.
They're not here, like you just said. They're not here.
It was sad.
A lot of Americans are not.
Some people want to it's almost like some people despise your success.
Some families do
People
not.
that are supposed to be there rooting for
Some families, when you're telling them the good things that are happening to you, they don't like it.
I'm living that with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm living that with y'all.
Yeah.
That's why I'll say certain things publicly, but I know after I end the live stream and I go back to my little corner, I mean, I have to save my voice regardless, because I can sit here and talk myself hoarse, and by the time I get a supporter, they want a song, and I can't even really sing because I've been talking to non-tippers. But again, I'm living that, like strangers and friends, and it starts to make you like, well, who can I share with? Like, so y'all are totally blessed to have each other, because my success, I'm telling you, I went through it.
Oh
I went
man,
through
well,
it.
we'll pray for you for that too. You know, I hope that you find a partner. I know. Oh, can I take a picture of that? I gotta take a
It's my
picture
old,
of that
excuse
too.
me.
No, you're
It's
fine.
it's my old sweater. I'm not gonna be repping this for too long.
Okay, no, you're not going to, because you'll find a partner,
Yeah, I'm
and
not,
they will
I don't,
absolutely.
you know, and mind you, it says USA because I wasn't in the USA when I made this shirt. So when I
Oh, it's
was,
from Australia?
yeah,
Yeah.
I was doing well out there too. I only left because of the same reason, solitude, and I was doing so well that the pushback
Yeah,
started
you're
to
gonna
just
get resistance.
that part.
You're gonna get resistance, and you will need community. So
Yeah,
yeah,
to at least distract me because I don't want to give trolls or give haters or give negative people that much attention because that's kind of what they feed off of, family or friends. Family or friends.
yeah,
Um
true.
but it's not even just about the money. Like once you start winning and you goal accomplishing, you'll find there's not too many people around you that are like interested in even picking your brain, learning from you, being your student,
Yeah.
opposed to like, hey, can I
Thinking that
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't know, you know, they must have done something. I don't know how they did that, but yeah,
it's
it's, you know, it's great when you do find those people, and we're fortunate to have like some really good friends in our lives,
Yeah.
you know,
that part.
because you know,
People that when you tell them good news about yourself,
they're
excited
excited.
for you.
Yeah.
They're
Yes.
actually
You'll know
Yes.
you'll know if you have a friend if they get excited for your success,
Yes.
even if they might not be, you know.
Or if you got bad news, they're not sitting there smirking.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or they're
Yes.
not like.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
you
Yes.
deserve that shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Again, it's a
Yeah.
winning. Again, it has nothing to do with nationality or color. It's nothing like, again, I I lost a lot of associates, I would say at this point, just singing. Just singing.
That's so wild.
Just singing. I'm like, wait a minute.
I lost a lot of people just talking.
Just singing. Like,
People don't like what I have to say sometimes, but I'm gonna keep doing it because it's in my heart. And
if it makes you happy and it brings you joy, like, again, and you have a partner and you have, again, I know I'm not totally lonely, but physically, again, I'm grateful. It's just it's another world when it's like song,
share, yeah.
like when it's art and it's coming through you,
It's so
and you're
intimate.
and you're a vessel. I mean, you know, like I've spent most of my life insecure about singing, and then I was able to sing, and then I wouldn't do falsetto, I wouldn't do high notes, and I wouldn't do none of that. I was insecure until I'm like, I kind of got some technique, and I realized like they want that, like
Yeah.
they want that, like, and now I'm like insecure about who do I even like, who can I talk to? Who can I talk to that's not gonna like smile and be like, yeah, but they really are like, you kind of remind them of what they're not doing in their lives.
Exactly.
And I'm like, damn, I don't intentionally
Right.
want to win. And I would sit here and think to myself, I'm winning with not a whole bunch of money in my account. What are you jealous about? Like,
Right.
I'm backpacking. Like,
That's what I always think. What is it that like makes people not want us to have what we have?
love,
It's like, it's the love.
that part,
It's the love. It's the
togetherness,
Yeah.
because I went through that as well. You can have no money at all, but just have a serious bond. That's wealth.
Yeah.
That's
That's
wealth.
wealth beyond.
That is wealth.
It's wealth beyond any.
That's wealth.
Yeah.
I'm from experience. Me and that young lady came up here with nothing, and we was able to come, and she was half-ass singing and just hold her note, and we will harmonize, and there.
Yeah.
Or when I met her, no offense, there was nothing there. Like, she had to do something strange for a piece of change. And I'm like, are you serious? And this was before social media. Now I'm sitting here with almost 100,000 subscribers and 67 million viewers. It just keeps going up. And when I put a lady on this camera, sir, the live stream does this.
Oh, I bet.
They'll sit here and talk to a woman all day long, even if she does not sing nothing.
As much as she's beautiful too, and she has
What?
a place, so.
She can just, hey y'all, how y'all doing?
I know.
They'll-
I know. There is,
And they'll tip too. And I'm like, wow.
Well, you'll find that. We'll find it for you.
I'm not in a rush. Right now, peace is important. So I don't want to just hire anyone because first off, you gotta have a passport because I'm like moving around. I'm moving around and again, even if y'all feel like, there's something in Orlando. I was gonna go to Orlando. Only reason I didn't go to Orlando is the young lady I was talking to, she was like, come over to my household. And she was like, wait a minute. At the same time, she was like, I got a roommate / son who's toxic. And I was like, And then she was mad at me. She's like, well, you lost a supporter. And I'm like, hun, I didn't say I can't crash in a hostel or hotel. I'm not about to be in your house going back and forth and that's a vibe. I'm not. So again, even if y'all, so that's how I'm touring based on support. That's how I'm moving. And and if I don't have support and so on and so forth, I'm touring based off of the law, the police, the government lets me kind of live here.
Yeah.
As doing, they let me live.
Florida, it's not so much that, but it's St. Augustine.
Yes.
St. Augustine, you can go there. They'll let you play. You can play, and then you can possibly start getting gigs. I know my cousin Michael. He gets a lot of gigs at this place called Stogies, and they have a very tight knit music community. They would probably embrace you.
Well, again, let's talk. I'll send me a text on WhatsApp, and I'll send you my professional demo.
Okay.
And you can forward it over, and I think it just formal. It makes sense if I'm going in some of these places blind that I have at least something, something, because
we can send you the names of some of the places we know, and then if there's anybody that we know,
If there's anyone we know,
I'm with it.
Get you further down.
I'm with it.
Down that road.
I'm with it.
Awesome.
Florida is warm.
We gotta get back to our kids.
Yeah.
In the hotel over here.
It was so nice to
It's
meet
awesome.
you.
Thank you, bro. Be in touch. Thank you.
Thank you, bro.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yes.
Appreciate y'all.
Yourself.
Love y'all too.
It was beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful beach.
Appreciate y'all. Yo, Frank, I'm about to message you. I'm about to message you on WhatsApp and show you what's going on, what just happened. That was crazy. That was crazy. That was, yo. I think they want me. I think they was just like, yo, what do you need to dress up and so on and so forth. So I have to get to a thrift shop. Bro, they just blessed me. Wow, nobody's blessed me on the streets like that in a minute or maybe ever. Like, what? Yo, Shelby and Stephanie, thank you. The foot traffic just died. out here. You guys looking for some motivation? Check out the book. I'm gonna take a screenshot. The foot traffic died here. If I want to keep singing, I gotta go somewhere else where there's more foot traffic. Yo, Frank, I'm surprised you up. Yo, Frank, check the WhatsApp. Check the WhatsApp group. I just shared with you. I'm not even gonna share with it. I'm not even gonna share it publicly. That's crazy. That's crazy. Wow. Yo, I love when I meet good people like that. That's why I do this, bro. Only New York City. Only New York City. Yo, shout out to YouTube for allowing me to meet Frank, man. Because if it wasn't for YouTube, I wouldn't even met Frank, man. El Ronnie, Creole God, Ebony, Mello, Jeffrey, all of my tippers, all of my supporters, I appreciate y'all. Wow. Wow, now I gotta be out here in a suit, a striped suit. Bruh, they just invested. They just really invested. Like, I'm used to people just talking about it and not being about it. They was like, well, what you need? What you need? Boom, here's the money. Go do it, Mark. Damn. Yo, he wasn't the type to just say like, yo, are you open to feedback? Bro, he's open to he gave feedback and he was like, here's the money to go and do it. Yo. Wow. And you were running your mouth in my van while going to Walmart, just like you were with them. I mean, I'm not used to people like being about their word like y'all. Like, there's not a lot of people like y'all. Point blank, period. There's not a lot of people like y'all that'll really care. He said you ain't running. Yes, there is. You probably know them. I don't know them. You probably know them. You know them though. You know a lot of people. I don't. Yeah, I don't. Wow. Bruh, I'm turning into a troll. Yo, Frank, did you see the message on WhatsApp? Did you see what they tipped? Bro, wow. When's the last time I got tipped that much? When the last time I got tipped? Like I said, the last time I got tipped that much was the last time I was in America. At one time. Unless it was Frank, the only time I got tipped like that was from you. What you mean you turn it into a troll though? I gotta get some food and I was thinking that same amount. Bro, they just bought my whole ticket to Europe. Bruh, they just purchased my ticket to Europe. Wow. He said, I was thinking this. Yo. Wow. I'm gonna just put it in his stash. He said, "Uh-oh, look out, business, look out, bunnies." Oh, they want me to go to the thrift shop and find. Well, I just spent $215 on merchandise. I bought some cards, and I bought 3 T-shirts, and I bought a sweater. I put $100 down, and when I spent that $100, I was like, this man, yo, he said, I'm done. Look at this man. It's crazy. This nigga sitting at the door, holding the door open. Let me see if I got $1 for him. He holding it. Crazy. Thank you.
Absolutely. God bless you.
He said a scam is on me. Yo, bear with me. I gotta use the restroom, and then I'm gonna go try to sing a little bit more. I'm gonna try to sing a little bit more. Bear with me. Okay, world. Yes, my money maker. All right, I'm about to lose service for a moment. I'm on this subway. Going to bed. Love you. Thank you. Love you. Thank you for witnessing. Yo. Gratitude. Easy. $500 tickets. Yo, I did not expect to come to New York City and make the money to get to Europe this fast in less than 7 days. Yo, that's crazy. That's crazy. Damn, I'm paid.